All right. All right. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get it started. Let's get everything up. Let's get everybody up and ready. Everybody, wake up! Wake up! Let's get started today. As you can tell, over the weekend, my guy, Unc, I see you in the chat. As you can tell, over the weekend, yes, sir. Uh, the peace talks were horrible. They didn't go well. And right now, we are blockading the Strait of Hormuz right now. Iran doesn't like that, and we might have some problems tomorrow. That's what Trump has came out and said today, is that there's doing a blockade on Iran. He said he didn't like that Iran was letting some boats go in and out. Now no boats is going. And then I think one of the reporters had asked him about China, and he was like, "Oh, we're really good friends with China, and they're da, 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 da." So another lie, even though China does not like us because we have control over Taiwan. So I don't know what this nigga's talking about, but yeah, facts. So he's just making everybody more mad. But we got Myron, and I want to say his name right, Ryad. That's his brother though, Myron and Ryad. We got him today, so we're gonna watch them talk about the peace agreements and shit. So let's get right into it, so we don't waste no damn time.
The bitch shaking it, showing it. You this, you that. We laughing at them together. Oh! So stop treating these mother like they mean something.
Let's go to TikTok. All right. And yeah, I saw that I saw the fucking Trump Jesus shit when he did this. This nigga is so fucking stupid, bro.
Wyckoff and Jared Kushner went to Pakistan, okay, Islamabad, Pakistan today.
Unc, with the sub, another fucking sub for the week with Unc. Oh my god, before we even get started. Yeah, we got Myron and Ryad breaking down the peace talks. Make sure I can okay. Yeah, make sure I can see my chat. But we already know what happened, but let's see what they got to say.
Exact. To negotiate with the Iranians, right? In this, as you guys know, there was a 2-week ceasefire that was agreed upon too. The United States has a 15-point plan, and the Iranians have a 10-point plan, right? And basically, they met up and they couldn't meet. They couldn't get into like kind of a middle ground, right? And they negotiated for roughly 21 hours, according to JD Vance, and left without a deal in place.
21 hours.
The reason why this is very important is because this means that more than likely the conflict is going to continue. Now, from what the U.S. says, their big red line is the nuclear program, right? But we all kind of know that this nuclear program is a little bit of a ruse, because the Iranians had, since 2015, had agreed to some type.
Surprised it was 33 hours.
Of nuclear oversight with their program. But the U.S. is trying to say they can't enrich at all, and the Iranians will say, no, we are never going to give up our ability to enrich. We're never going to. We're going to run a civilian nuclear program. We're never going to give up ability to enrich. Okay, and that is a red line. Like, that is under international law, we have the right to do that, right? So, but the U.S.
And that's what's so crazy, is because they were giving up their ability to enrich before. Before the war, they were giving up their ability to enrich, and they were giving up all their nuclear shit. They just said, "Don't touch our ballistic missiles, and we're good." They were giving up all their nuclear shit. So it's like now they got the cards.
The U.S. keeps pushing for them to not enrich. And the other thing also that the U.S. has a problem with is the ballistic missile program. Right? They want it to be the Israelis as well. They want it to only be roughly 300 kilometers, so it can't attack. So they can't attack Israel, which is kind of ridiculous. But in general, both of them are kind of making maximalist demands, right? Iran wants to continue maintaining the strait. They want sanctions lifted, both secondary and first. They want to be able to charge people the toll at the strait. They want to be able to ensure that Israel's not going to attack them, but also not attack Lebanon. That was another big point of contention. The three biggest points of contention, I would say, are probably enriching uranium, and then including Lebanon in the ceasefire. and then the ballistic missile program. Those three things are the three things I think probably were the deal breakers.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at it from Iran's side, like, let's be honest, would you trust the United States at this point? They've attacked you twice while you were doing negotiations. So, like, at this point, our reckless foreign policy, like, of course they're going to want to get a nuclear weapon, right?
Exactly.
Of course they're not going to give up their ballistic missiles.
Exactly.
But that's the general gist of it. So, yeah, basically the negotiations failed, but we'll go ahead and let you guys listen to J.D. Vance's situation. But that's how we got here to this to the ceasefire. And it's also important that you guys know that the ceasefire, Trump took the ceasefire, like he posted Aragachi's tweet where he said that, the U.S. has agreed to agreed to negotiate based off of the 10-point plan. That's very pivotal that you guys know that, because idiots like Will Chamberlain say, oh, no, well, they didn't agree to anything. No, dude, they gave their 15-point, the U.S. gives Iran their 15-point plan, Iran counters with the 10-point plan, and then Trump posts Aragachi's post talking about the 10-point plan on Truth Social. So obviously people thought, oh, okay, so the U.S. is at least considering these 10 points that Iran has brought and is willing to negotiate with these 10 points in mind. Then they kind of walked it back and said, "Oh well, no, we didn't agree to Lebanon Lebanon being involved in the ceasefire. We the Israelis don't kind of want to agree to that, blah blah." So there was all this bullshit, as you guys know, in between ceasefires. But that's kind of what occurred prior and what led up to the discussions.
Yeah, absolutely. And one funny thing that I'll say before I actually start J.D. Vance's address of fame, or address of shame, I should say, really, is when Trump had said that the 10-point plan is going to be the foundation from which we will negotiate on, I think that he really screwed things up. I don't know if and like this has been the theme with Trump where he's saying things that he shouldn't say. Maybe he shouldn't have said that, because that allowed Iran and Pakistan to weaponize the ceasefire violation against us. Had Trump never said that, then we could always just be like, hey, well, we'd have plausible deniability. Hey, we never said that we're going to work from the 10-point plan. We said that we'll just negotiate. But, since Trump had said that, you saw J.D. Vance answering questions when he was outside Air Force One, and he was like, there's like 3 different 10-point plans, and the one that we agreed to didn't have the ceasefire for Lebanon proposal inside of it. But then Pakistan came out in an official statement, and they said, wait, no, yeah, it did. And the United States actually explicitly said, we'll agree to that. So, Trump is making things really difficult for the envoy and then J.D. Vance himself as well. But you're completely right, man. It's not going to make a difference whether it's J.D. Vance. It doesn't matter who goes to these talks. If we continuously make maximalist demands and we're not equitable, why would they come to the table? We just started war with them. So anything that was potentially feasible prior to the conflict, like nuclear, ballistic, or I don't know, something even in regards to sanctions, we could have gotten somewhere. But now we just destroyed Tehran for the last 40 days and other provinces in Iran. And so what is there for them to concede on? We have to actually exercise some good faith. We kind of have to, take the hit a little bit, not all the way, and not make at least these crazy demands up front. Like, how is the first negotiation with J.D. Vance going to consist of them completely disarming their nuclear program? They should have just not have wasted their time traveling to Islamabad.
Facts. That's exactly what Iran said. But they've been saying that since the war started.
Go ahead.
I don't know why they thought,
because we got one.
I don't know why they thought coming to the table with them would change their mind. They've been saying that since the war started. Like, it's our way or the highway. It's our way or the highway. Like, they said, we understand you guys fucked up, so it's okay. But if you're not doing it our way, it's not going to go down. So they've been saying that since the beginning of the war. And they've been saying they're not getting, but they're rid of their ballistic missiles since the beginning of the war. So Iran been consistent. Facts.
Retard in the chat, and they like when we call this out. Hey, King McCoy, you fucking retard. You said y'all are both wrong. Y'all been crying about the war, saying things y'all have no idea about, and been doing all this crying. Okay, King McCoy, go ahead and tell me how me or my brother are wrong, okay? Because it's very clear that you're an orangutan retard. More than likely, probably black, because you want me to talk about Pooh Shiesty as I read through your other chats. So go ahead and tell me how me and my brother are wrong about what's going on with the Middle East, you fucking dumbass. Because quite frankly, I guarantee your monkey ass can't even point Iran on a map, or Israel. So go ahead and tell me how we're wrong, you stupid fuck. Okay? Because so go ahead. They get called.
You You can go watch my stream. If this is wrong, it's a good buddy of mine. He was telling me,
I thought we were watching JD Vance.
It's a ceasefire,
Hold on.
and they haven't done the ground invasion yet, is because their plot got foiled to steal the uranium.
Now this is actually going to look like in May, and I mean,
yeah,
and
we were called all this is going to happen.
This is going to make me seem like a warmonger. We just need to listen to us, bro. And now China is allegedly sending weapons to Iran, and they're making it public facing. Trump is condemning them, threatening them. So I don't know what that Xi Jinping.
That's crazy. I literally just watched Trump talk about how him and China are good friends. That's why it's like, you cannot, please, guys, for the love of God, if you don't listen to me, I don't give a fuck. You don't have to listen to me. But please stop watching this fucking mainstream media and go listen to yourself. Figure it out for yourself, bro. Please, because these niggas will lie to your fucking face. This is so fucking crazy. Niggas will really lie to your fucking face, bro. And it's so easy. It's so blatant. I'm trying to tell you, like, it just rolled off his tongue. Yeah, me with China, we're good. We have good relations with China. We talked to them about closing the strait. They're not happy about it, but we're China. We're good. Like, meanwhile, they're sending weapons to Iran. Like, I'm trying to tell you guys, bro, stop watching mainstream media. Find shit yourself, okay? I don't give a fuck what I say. Hey, I'm just a nigga. You go find some shit for yourself and figure it out, okay? If you don't think I'm saying some shit right, go figure it out yourself.
Meeting is going to look like in May.
If you don't think anybody is. U.S. are intertwined economically. We're their greatest customer, but I don't think it's all love between the two. Facts, we are their greatest customer. No, it's because of Taiwan. They're mad at us because of Taiwan. They want that. I'm telling you, they want Taiwan back. Taiwan is like Ukraine to them, okay? They want that shit back. They want that shit back. Like, they feel that shit because Chinese people are very, like, they're close together, so they feel like they lost a part of them with Taiwan. They never had, technically they did. Technically. I gotta pull up the story, but technically, I do remember because it was kind of like a Ukraine thing. That's why I said that. Taiwan is kind of like a Ukraine because they had it, but it wasn't like the China now that had it, and I forgot why they had it, but I'm telling you, don't worry, I'll go do my research on my Taiwan because I definitely looked up why China wants Taiwan. Just like I did my Ukraine research. But with Ukraine and China, I can't remember. I can't remember my Taiwan. Why Taiwan was so. Why China had Taiwan? Because it was like something that they did during the war, and they said that they would give it back, and we never gave it back. Okay. Taiwan was. I'm trying to think where. Okay, yeah. See, Okay, yeah. See. The Qing Dynasty which is Chinese. But the niggas during the Civil War, they split, and then the niggas ran over to Taiwan. So I mean, like, they're almost kind of the same thing. I swear.
And now there's other countries that
I forgot like the whole like story, but like I swear they're almost kind of like the same thing. Like Taiwan is literally like Ukraine, kind of. But I forgot the story. It's not, but like you said, it's not. Russia definitely has. I mean, they, like I said, they're kind of like the same thing. They're kind of like the same, and that's why I was like, they're literally they're just doing the same thing. So that's why I can't even be mad at China or Russia because they're doing what they think they should do for their country. So
that are going to be directly militarily involved, front-facingly. So now this is actually going to turn into more of a regional conflict, like more like a fucking Eastern Hemisphere conflict. Like that part of the world is all going to be involved in this conflict in some regard. So, you know, it's
I talked about this.
we're trying to tell
Sean
people.
Ryan, I like Sean Ryan. Hold up. This whole stream is him making fun of Sneeko, I think, because Sneeko be acting like a big baby all the time. Always crying, always mad about something. It's recently, but let me see, Sean Ryan. Yeah, I like this guy. Yeah. I like this guy. I like this guy.
People, but you still got.
He's also a good watch. I'm glad you watch him. He's a good watch.
What was his name in the chat?
I don't watch him,
Dummies.
but I've seen his clips on IG before. I like him.
I forget.
Yeah, his name was McCoy, fucking idiot. Like King McCoy or actually King Retard. But like yeah, it's just crazy how people don't get it. Like once you actually like know all the facts and everything, there's no way that you can sit there and be like, oh, this war is a good idea. And just so you guys know, the only reason we probably agreed to the ceasefire, and they haven't done the ground invasion yet, is because their plot got foiled to steal the uranium. For those of you that are wondering, right, last week when
Exactly, facts.
when the F-15 got shot down, it got shot down in the middle of the CIA running a clandestine operation to attack the nuclear facility located in Isfahan. And they had to divert all their resources, right, from the assault into getting this pilot back or this weapon systems officer.
Yeah, we watched that.
So
already.
that is the issue here. Look here.
Welcome to the trap, mouse.
What a
Kind of lagged for a second. Should see it though.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, good morning, everybody. And
Hold on,
Jared Kushner
I just got to
behind.
point
If
this
you guys
out.
are wondering, yeah, go ahead.
No, I'll turn the volume up very briefly.
job and to a couple of notes of. Well, good morning, everybody. And let me say a couple of notes of appreciation. First of all, to the Prime Minister of Pakistan and to Field Marshal Munir, who were both incredible hosts. And whatever shortcomings in the negotiation, it wasn't because of the Pakistanis who did an amazing job and really tried to help us and the Iranians bridge the gap and get to a deal. We have been at it now for 21 hours,
Jesus.
and
Jesus.
we've had a number of substantive discussions with the Iranians. That's the good news.
And still couldn't come down to a damn answer. Niggas was talking for 21 hours about nothing. Fuck. Jesus Christ, what were you doing?
The bad news is that we have not reached an agreement, and I think that's bad news for Iran much more than it's bad news for the United States of America. So we go back to the United States having not come to an agreement.
I thought it was me.
We've made very clear what our red lines are, what things we're willing to accommodate them on, and what things we're not willing to accommodate them on. And we've made that as clear as we possibly could, and they have chosen not to accept our terms. Questions?
Sir, Nick Robertson from CNN. Precisely what have they rejected here? Can you help us understand it a little bit?
Well, I won't go into all the details because I don't want to negotiate in public after we negotiated for 21 hours in private. But the simple fact is that we need to see an affirmative commitment that they will not seek a nuclear weapon and they will not seek the tools that would enable them to quickly achieve a nuclear weapon. That is the core.
So real quick,
Can't ask that. I'm sorry. You can't tell me no for the nukes anymore. I've already whooped your ass and shown you can't do nothing about it. So you can't tell me no nukes. Next.
how stupid of a demand is that? 3,000 reasonable things, which again just points to the fact that these talks seem like it was just more for a break than it was to actually reach peace, you know?
Yeah, yeah, especially for the United States. for them, for the U.S., like we needed the break badly because the markets were going crazy. I think right before Trump announced the ceasefire, a barrel of crude was hitting like 120, between 120 and 40, if I'm not mistaken. So they definitely needed that break to
We're
kind
back
of.
up. We're back up, by the way. We're at like 106, if I'm not mistaken.
We're back at 106 now, right? Yeah. So
we're above 100. That's for sure. By
yeah,
the way,
and
full
just
tank
no,
today was
anything
$100.
above. What was that?
Full tank was $100. First time in my life.
What?
Yep.
$100
Yep.
for a full tank in my car.
And
$100 for a full fucking tank? What does this nigga drive? A fucking tank? What the fuck? And yo, what's good, Imp? With the follow, I see you, brother. Not now, but when you got time, bro, check out Sean Ryan, Delta Force Commander, explains origins of Ukraine. Baby, I got you. That's definitely something that I would do at work. Because at work, I got 12 hours to really research. And this is where I do all my researching and shit for the stream, is when I'm at work, is when I'm doing all that stuff, is work, watching stream, reading reading sources, reading articles, doing research, watching videos. Jesus Christ. That's where I was able to watch Europa, the last battle, was at work. That 12-hour goddamn movie.
also, what were you paying before to fill it?
65.
So it's almost doubled.
Almost doubled. In
What
price.
the fuck is this nigga driving? Just me looking at all this on God. What, bro? What is he driving that he has to pay $100 at the pump? That's fucking crazy. Like, I'm in Georgia. Pump is it's like 370 right now, 380. But damn, you gotta put 100. The nigga, what the fuck are you driving? God damn. 25 to 40ish. Facts. Same. So it's like, I don't know how this nigga, that shit went from 60. What the fuck are you driving? A truck? Like, what are you driving, bro? What the fuck? That shit is crazy.
And everybody in your chat and my chat will tell you same thing for them. I fill a full tank of premium and I'm about 18 gallons, so that's why. But even people who are filling regular or mid-grade gas, it probably went from like what was 40 to 60, 70, or 80, depending on where you are. But I'm in Southern Connecticut.
Diesel bad too.
What?
I said diesel is pretty bad too.
Yeah,
that all bad. People doing diesel.
It's all bad. When these ceasefire talks failed and he delivered this address, right away oil shot back up.
I guess we got the regular nigga cards on, because my shit didn't go up that bad. I mean, the shit went up. I can't lie and say it didn't go up. It definitely went up. I felt that. But I'm not paying fucking $70 at the pump. Get the fuck out of here. What I got the... looks like we got the regular nigga cars. It's all right, though. It's all right.
So.
Yeah. And I mean, that makes sense. Like I said, I
got a Toyota
think this
Camry.
was more of a tactical retreat from the Trump administration to kind
It's
of
all right.
regain
Fuck.
a bit of composure,
Shit.
let the markets recover a little bit. Once the markets
So
recover,
my
then
shit is
they'll be
only
able to
40.
Go ahead and figure out that hey, how can we move from here? Because I do think that they were. I think Trump was putting all his eggs in the basket of this Isfahan assault, and it failed. And he said, "All right, now I got to go back to the drawing board, but I need time to draw something else up." And when that thing got foiled with the F-15 shoot down, even though they were able to reframe it, make it look like a heroic, rescue, etc., that absolutely destroyed that operation that they were trying to do, which me and my brother have explained this already, guys. But long story short, CIA was setting up to do an operation to steal the uranium that was at Isfahan. That is why we saw, MC-130s, Little Birds, all these aircraft that have almost nothing to do with a rescue mission, rather more of a role to do with assaulting somewhere and bringing in staff and equipment, as well as we saw a military idea of a female that has a nuclear skill set, just so to speak. So more than likely, special forces, Delta operators, etc., were all there staging a forward base to assault this nuclear facility, and that's when F-15 flight went down. And that's why the weapons system officer that went down was a colonel. More than likely, he was attached to this CIA operation, and they got shot down, and they could not risk letting him go. That's why the CIA was so heavily involved in getting him back, if you guys remember. The CIA was pretty much the lead on this operation and rescuing the guy. And they utilized all these unorthodox aircraft to do it. So that's the telltale sign that, the goal wasn't to rescue. They weren't there originally to rescue him. They were there to do an assault first.
Yeah.
And it failed. So this is what led Trump to doing this 2-week ceasefire because, again, for the Iranians, there's no benefit to them doing the ceasefire. Their entire strategy in this war is to create as much economic pain for everybody on Earth so that they come to the table, kind of like the United States did, and
Begging.
you know, they're more favorable to negotiations.
Exactly.
But in this case,
Please,
I don't think the US cares
Red,
about
please open that straight up. Everybody hates us. Oh, God, I hope. Come on.
negotiations. Rather, they want the markets to recover to a bit, reassess, then come back and attack again.
Yeah. Yeah, because when we announced that we were going to visit Islamabad on Saturday, oil was sitting at like 94. I think at its lowest, I was paying attention around 94 or 96. It was kind of jumping to those 2 price points. And then right when it failed, it shot back up. So again, like you said, yeah, this is a tactical recovery. This is one of Trump's many ways of weaponizing his Truth Social to control the oil prices as well as the stock market. And, you know, it's a temporary bandage for a long-term issue. And we're just probably going to have to go straight through the issue, which means getting a ground invasion, starting the war, and effectuating our goals, which is regime change or at least seizing the uranium, which is going to be very difficult, right? But
Exactly. A motherfucker with nothing to lose but everything. Exactly. I don't know. This shit is like elementary. It's like when what's that nigga? What's my nigga name? Jew. What's my nigga name? Fuck. It's like when Alex Jones was talking about was explaining Star Wars. Like, have you ever seen Alex Jones explain Star Wars? Like, have you ever seen that shit? Oh God, hopefully. Like, hold on. I literally gotta watch. We gotta watch that shit. If you've never seen Alex Jones explain Star Wars, we have to watch that because it's like recently he probably did. Wow, look at this. This is how lame TikTok is. Imagine Alex Jones explains Star Wars is what. Imagine this how ass TikTok is. This is why I hate TikTok. See, like it's so ass. Why do we have Taylor Swift's Instagram up? Like, who gives a fuck? All right. Oh my God, they're gonna make me fucking sign in. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, are we doing this, guys? I don't know what the fuck this is. You a Swiftie? Imagine. Your password was showing, bro? No, it's okay. Go change it. My password to my Instagram. Explains because if it was the pin, that's the password to my computer. I don't really give a fuck about that. Oh God. Type it in the chat right now. What you saw. Type the password you saw in the chat right now, motherfucker. Type it in there so I know if we saw the right thing. And then there's no fucking sound. Okay. I ain't save it, bro. Okay, no. I'll go change it. Okay, this is Alex explaining fucking Star Wars. All right.
Palpatine was a little-known senator from Naboo, small planet. He finances terrorists to attack the planet, and then he plays victim and says that the pacifist republic isn't doing enough to help him with the terrorist invasion. The trade.
What's so funny is this helped me understand Star Wars. I was like, damn. I didn't even know because I've never watched Star Wars because I didn't really like it. It was kind of boring to me, like the first 3. But yeah, so I never got into it. But I never knew the story.
Federation invasion, who even speak in Chinese accents. It's all geopolitical. He then goes and catapults himself into the role of Chancellor. Episode 2 launches terror attacks all over the galaxy with groups he's secretly financing through his backers. In the Trade Federation, he turns around double crosses in the end, which always happens. Nazi Germany, Soviet Russia, now it's China. Learn from history. And now he's got this big imperial army to counter this outside threat run by Count Dooku, the Osama bin Laden guy that actually works for him, and they meet in secret. In episode 3, he launches an attack on the imperial capital himself. He launches an attack on New York. And in the end, he then sets up the Jedi and says they're terrorists and has the anti-terror forces go in and wipe them out to bring peace.
I'm trying to tell you, he's fucking cooking right now.
Now, the media could not understand. Adults cannot understand children-level ideas. Okay? How can you not understand it? Palpatine.
He's still. How can you not understand? I'll tell you, he was cooking on this. But yeah, that's literally how I learned Star Wars. Like, I was like, damn, that's what Star Wars is about? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of tough. That was a good story. I didn't know niggas was doing that in real life. Shit.
Starting it. Look, if this administration wants to do it, they better just start now, because the sooner they start, the sooner it will presumably finish. We're trying to go around every single way and step around it, but at this point, Iran has shown they.
I don't know what happened between, because I think Myron has been on the show again. I think Myron has been on the show again, but I don't know what happened between him and Myron. And I just saw him. I think I just see. He was just on it, but I swear something was gonna happen to where like he was gonna be like, okay, so they're good. I thought they weren't cool because I swear there was at one point Myron was gonna be like hosting the show, not hosting the show, but like doing InfoWars with him, and then I thought they, at least I thought they were, and then he fired the Owen Schroyer guy. I don't know why he fired him. I like listening to him. I didn't listen to him, but when I would hear him, he was making sense when I would hear him. And Trump turned on him. Fucking idiot.
Mosaic defense.
Now he tried to defend Trump on the Epstein, his recent clip. Who Alex?
They're kind of ready for every single trick that we have up their sleeve. We have up our sleeve, and nothing is working. And now, Abbas Araghchi, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, he said, and we'll play the Vance video after this, but he said in a statement after the talks failed, he said the United States was making ridiculous maximalist demands outside of the actual nuclear issue. And so that was probably just the tip of the iceberg. Yeah. And
okay, so the nuclear just
he always going off.
Yeah, he said there were other things that were ridiculous that they were asking for as well, which makes sense, right? I mean, if we're going to ask for the nuclear, we might as well just say, hey, the missiles too while you're at it. Because the missiles is Netanyahu.
All right. So as you can see, guys, the peace talks failed. They wanted nuclear, missile, and what else did they want? What else did the U.S. want? Nuclear, missiles, and the Strait, right? Was it the Strait to reopen? What else was it? I knew it was nuclear, missile. I forgot. It's one more thing. Tolls. Iran said, "Fuck you. We want tolls to fix for the reparations." But like all the stuff Iran is asking for is sensible. It's like makes sense because it's like we want this to and sanctions removed. There we go. That's what they want. But with the U.S., they're like, we don't give a fuck. You got to do what we say. We don't care that we destroyed your country. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy, bro. I really don't. I don't know why they thought that was gonna work. We're like fucking. We're like Vought. Does anybody watch The Boys? We're like fucking Vought and reparations that they technically deserve because we did blow up their fucking cities. So it's like they're asking for like normal shit, and we're like, fuck the normal shit. We need you to be defenseless so we can come fuck you. And it's like, why would they do that? I don't. It's like I don't know. It's like you're fighting somebody and you're like, hey, bro, can we call a truce? And he's like, yeah, we could call a truce. And he's like, okay, so you put your gun down and take your pants off and turn around. And he's like, okay, so are you gonna do the same thing? No, 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 no. We're gonna watch you do it. Like, what the fuck? We're in a standoff. Niggas like, all right, truce. You put your gun down, you pull your pants down, and you turn around. All right? You untie your shoes, and you just turn the fuck around, okay? You throw your gun somewhere, and you turn the fuck around. Actually, you do some spins. Do a spin. Do some goddamn spins, okay? And then once you finish spinning, then we could get back to normal. We go back to normal, okay? After you do all that, it's like, nigga, are you trying to kill me or are we calling a truce? Like, are you trying to set me up? Like, what are they? I don't know what the U.S. be thinking, Unc. I really don't.
Label you something and then be like, "Ooh, this is bad." No argument, as usual.
Hi.
Hi.
You've talked so much about how rape is wrong, but you've also talked so much about how women don't deserve equal rights to men. So my question is, do you respect women since you talk?
I have to. Wait. Okay, wait. Let me think. Let me use my one brain cell. So the only way I can respect women is if I'm not raping them. Okay. So if the only way, if I don't understand the question, I'm really lost. I'm really lost. Like, do you respect women? Do you think do you think they deserve equal rights? So let me hear it again. Let's make sure.
Deserve so much about how rape is wrong, but you've also talked so much about how women don't deserve equal rights to men. So my question is, do you respect women since you talk so much against rape? Is that just specifically towards men, or do you think that's towards women?
I don't respect women as equals.
She said, okay, so the question is, what was the point of bringing up the grape? What the fuck? Do you respect women? Because grape, like, what was the point? I don't know. Like, what was the point of adding that? I can respect you, and even though we don't respect women as equals, I can respect, like, and that's what I'm saying, like, I can respect you, or I can either understand you, but I can't do both. But grape doesn't have to be in any of those. Just because I don't respect you doesn't mean respect you as an equal doesn't mean I think you should be graped. Oh man, brain cells is on 0. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but when you talk
Because
about
you're not
rape-
equal.
Sorry. But when you talk about rape, you talk about how it's so wrong. Are you talking about male rape? Or are you talking about female rape? Rape of
Equal rights does not mean equal roles. We are different for a reason, and it doesn't mean equal opportunity. Bingo. She's like, well, are you just only talking about male grape? Cause you hold up. Let's listen.
talk about how it's so wrong. Are you talking about male rape? Are you
So the only way I can think female grape is wrong is if I respect you as an equal. Oh, dumb bitch alert, dumb bitch alert.
talking about female rape? Rape of like women.
Well, the majority of rapes are going to be on a guy to a woman, of course, right? So I'm saying we should punish those individuals. But once again, here's the thing. Let me ask you this. Do you think men should be able to protect and provide and
I think anyone should.
okay,
And I
like,
think both men and women and people who don't identify as either have.
not really. Women can't protect and provide to the same
but
degree.
okay, let's talk about during World War II when men went to war. Who was working in the factories? Who was continuing to run society and having a
Bitches love bringing up this goofy ass World War II. In World War II, when we did it for like 5, when we, oh God, hold up. "6 years and a day." Bitches was working for 6 years and a day. When we did it for 6 years, we was the strongest we was ever been. We worked hard for 6 fucking years. And that's not enough. Niggas literally built the fucking world. Bitches worked for 6 years. Now they want to run it.
profitable society.
Yeah, but the men we're fighting is the point I'm trying
Facts.
to make.
Okay, and who's in America?
And women can't fight.
Why does she think every man was gone? Why does she think every nigga was gone though? Like every nigga wasn't just gone. There was a lot of niggas gone, but every nigga was just gone. Like you said, they weren't doing crazy shit like that. There was also machines, and there was also but like for 6 years they did that shit, bro. Who gives a fuck? Did that shit for 6 years. And as soon as niggas came back, you didn't say, well, let me stay and keep busting my ass for my man. No, you fucking jumped right back into your goddamn kitchen and gown and started cooking some shit. So it don't even matter. Give food to troops. Bingo. That's another thing people don't remember is that they be thinking bitches did shit during World War II too. Like no, they weren't really doing shit. They weren't like doing extraneous shit because they can't. That's what you gotta remember. They still have women bodies. Give a fuck what you tell a bitch to do. She's not gonna gain muscle mass because you told her to pick up this fucking transmission.
Same degree as men.
But women were also in the army.
They
at
were
the
important in
time,
their roles?
In the military. as a whole.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're gonna have this discussion. The reality is, just because women are capable doesn't mean it's optimal.
So you do think men and women are both equally capable?
No, they're not
Yeah,
equally
you just
capable. That's the
said that they
problem.
were both
I said
capable,
just
though.
because they're capable
Yeah,
doesn't
they
mean
are
it's
capable. So
but
why?
that
shouldn't
doesn't
they?
mean they're optimal.
But they are capable, just like men. Is
Like
what you just said.
can play basketball, but
No, I can't.
a guy can play basketball better.
Yeah, I'm 5'4". I'm
But you're
not playing
capable.
basketball with anyone.
That's why I'm
Let's just
giving you an
say
example
that.
of just because you're capable doesn't mean you're optimal.
And I just said I couldn't play basketball.
If you would shut the fuck up, you would also hear what else he said. But you're just fucking running your mouth.
But have you just said? But women are capable. So why shouldn't women? I'm just saying what you were saying. Why shouldn't women?
Why you cut the whole other part off with what I said after capable?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Someone was yelling at me.
Okay,
in the
I said
crowd.
just because they're capable doesn't mean they're optimal. So
How are
women
they not-
can do a lot of the things that men do, but they can't do it at the same level.
So where do they not have the same? Why are they not considered optimal?
They just aren't. Just like I said, we've already been through this. We have a NBA and a WNBA because them bitches suck, not because they're just bad. They fucking suck.
To you.
Because
Not
men
optimal.
are stronger.
Can you list one statistic? Cite one study about that?
Oh my God. These motherfuckers in this cite a study. Nigga, this is an open debate. He's not behind a computer like I am where we could pull up a study. This is an open debate. And I don't have to pull up a fucking study to know that men are stronger. Men perform better. I don't have to pull up a study for that. That's common sense.
That, or are you just saying
Do I
that
need a
pulling
study
that
to
out of your
tell you?
ass?
Do I need a study to tell you that men are physically superior to women?
Yeah.
Incredible. That's
Next.
what I'm talking about. I say stupid. Chat like that. Like
Okay,
guys,
but I'm
we're
the
chat.
one who can
Not
pull
chat,
up.
but
Okay,
like,
how about Heidi Levitt, an
well, this is
inventor?
like a live chat right now.
How about Stephanie Kolak, an inventor? When we have
Oh,
female
God.
inventors
Sean, you
and
know
we
what to do.
have females doing the same thing
Bro,
as
that's why lesbians, the cute ones, like the ones who actually look good, they don't stay gay. They eventually start taking some dick and getting a man. The ugly ones maybe stay gay, but they eventually, I'm telling you, all them bitches, that shit start to change. Nobody wants to be a man when the bills keep hitting and niggas don't give a fuck about who you. Niggas don't give a fuck about you. And them bills keep hitting, only niggas who can endure that is us. That's why we made rock solid. Bills just keep hitting, we keep going. We wake up, keep going. That's the only people who can endure that. That's why I don't, I'm telling you. Motherfuckers be talking about vacations and having fun and the most fun I have is being able to take care of the people. That's my goal. That's my fun. That's my vacation. Is being able to take care of the people that I love and respect and cherish. That is me having fun. That's fun for me. Being able to take care of the people that take care of me. So I don't need a vacation. I don't need to go to Disney World. I don't need to go to anywhere to enjoy where I'm at. And right, exactly.
men.
Okay, what's the invention again?
What did you just say?
You said there was a female inventor. What did she invent?
Sorry.
You were gonna. Yeah, we always fact check it.
Heidi Levitt, or not Levitt.
No, what did
Stephanie
she invent?
Stephanie Kolak.
What
Look
did
up
she invent?
Stephanie Kolak right now.
What did
Stephanie.
you got it? Yeah. What did she invent?
She invented. She's in STEM. I'm not a STEM major. I just have studied women. How about Ella Golding? Or she's a
What did they invent?
philosopher.
What did they invent?
How about Heidi?
She would do so much better if she just closed her mouth and smiled. She would be married right now.
Yeah, freeze. He's just like.
I'm trying to think of more because there are so many.
See, the problem is you can't think of anything because they don't invent anything. That's what I'm trying to explain here. Like,
I'm trying to think of more because there aren't any. That's what she should have said. Oh, man, I don't know. When are women going to understand that, bro, without us, you'd be clicking rocks. It's okay. Just get over it. Without y'all, we would fucking die out. Y'all carry the next generation. We don't need you, per se, to survive. If I go in the woods, I don't need a woman to survive by myself. She would need me. But to carry on the next generation, that's what they're there for. So play your role. Jesus Christ. So easy. Like, niggas be throwing the game. Just be throwing it away. She could have had, I'm trying to tell you, her husband could have been in the fucking crowd right here. But this bitch yapping, oh, the venters, knowing damn well she don't even want to go to work. She likes going to fucking school because her friends are there. That's why she likes school. She doesn't like school because she's learning greatly and she's just so like, she can't wait to be at you. Like, I'm trying to tell you, all the great, trying to tell you, women will be your downfall, brother. All right? This is why I vet so seriously, and this is why I take relationships so seriously, because it takes a second for a motherfucker to change their mind and ruin your life. All right? So that's why you don't stop rushing to marry these bitches. Stop being in such a rush to marry them, bro. They are so finicky with their feelings. It takes a second for a motherfucker to change their mind. I'm trying to tell you. And when I mean change their mind into demon mode and not give a fuck about you. Not talk to you, nothing. So it takes a second. It's not hard for them. So move accordingly. Don't just be wifing up anybody you run into. Make sure you put that motherfucker through the trial. Put him through trials. If she don't pass the trials, she wasn't for it. Because, like I said, a motherfucker gonna go through. You saw the motherfuckers in Jigsaw. See how they wanted to live? That's how bitches should be acting with you in a relationship. All right? Anyway.
Really, the ones that
The eye gotta come out. She digging the eye out to stay.
Okay?
Like,
Men are the ones that
There
have
hasn't been
the
a single
ingenuity to do
invention
that.
a woman has not also worked on. The invention of the light bulb, the invention of electricity. Look it up. Every single invention has had.
She mad the nigga she was trying to fuck didn't come because she was yapping and he got mad. Like,
Thomas Edison, I guess, is a woman now.
I'm trying to tell you.
Thomas Edison's
You saw
wife.
how dedicated them niggas in Jigsaw was to getting out there? You saw how dedicated that one bitch was that Jigsaw's protege was? That's how you gotta be. That's how these bitches gotta be. If they not like that, she's not for you. I'm trying to tell you. She's not for you.
It's an inventor.
Here. Yeah. No, we got, Thomas Edison.
He said, yo, get this
I see
bitch
that.
off the
His
mic.
wife.
His wife?
Yeah.
There's nothing about his wife here.
I'm talking about women in STEM. You're saying that women are not as optimal as men when women have throughout history been as optimal. And you're putting your head down
Somebody
and
said,
not
"Yo, get this
arguing
bitch off
because
the
you know I'm
mic,
right. Because
off
you
the
know there's
mic."
no argument against factual history.
Okay, let me
No, and
go
you're
through
speechless
this.
because there's no rebuttal because it's true. Women throughout history have been in the same fields as men, have been
His wife's
incredibly helpful in the invention of
I doubt
space,
it.
got us to space.
I doubt it. Bitch probably was like, do you need help? While the nigga is already done. He just finished screwing it in. You need help? Stupid ass. I doubt it. She probably
Movies
couldn't even
about that
fucking
shit.
screw the light bulb in.
Okay,
God damn it.
so
These
what you're
motherfuckers are
failing to
fucking
realize is
horrible.
the women that you're talking about that allegedly did some of this stuff, which they didn't, by the way.
Allegedly, it's in history.
Can I
books.
finish
Is
my point?
everything alleged
Can I finish
to
my
you?
point? Because you're, I'll let you.
Yeah, go for it. Go
No,
for
finish your entire point, then I'll respond. Go ahead.
No, you wanted to finish. Finish your point. What am I not
You would not let this nigga talk.
realizing?
Okay. So what you're not realizing is these women allegedly.
There we go. That's something they do. That's what they do. Finished project. They only know how to do something at the end. Some finished product shit. And then they'll be like, see? I turned the light on. I made the light. I made it work. Fucking dumbasses. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, god damn. Eve fucked everything up. Eve just fucked everything up. Listen to a damn snake. Imagine you ruin your whole relationship over a fucking snake. You ruin your whole relationship with God over a fucking animal. Oh God. And it just got worse and worse and worse. I really don't have no hope for these bitches out here. It's like I'm waiting on the chosen one, all right? They like bad boys since the beginning. Oh, I'm sad that you said that, Unc. And this ain't funny. I'm sad that you said that. I'm sad that you said that. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you some lore. Anya's going to give you some Anya lore real quick. All right? So back in the day, when Anya was a little thirsty bugger, all right? I was in 5th grade. There was this one girl, I probably asked her out like 30 billion times in one day. Begging. Please. You're just so amazing. 5th grade on you. Fucking, I'm trying to tell you, when I mean thirsty, nigga, that brother starving. How that Denzel meme go? That brother starving. Thirsty. You know what she told me? This is in 5th grade, too. This is in 5th grade, guys. She says, you're too nice. Type shit. Fine shit. You're too nice. I like bad boys. This is what she said to me in 5th grade. I've known that girl. I graduated with her, high school, everything. I've known her since. We kept going to the same schools. Of course, I was cordial with her, but I wasn't on her ass no more after growing up. But graduated with her and everything. 2 years ago, bro, on the news, come to find out, and her life ass now. It's ass all right. Come to find out, her nigga kill her. Unfortunately, that is terrible. But it just, all that ring in my head is, I like bad boys. I said, and I hate to say it, but it's like, I swear to God, and I hate to say it, nigga ended up cooking her ass. And I hate to say it, but it's like, bitches are really tricked into thinking, it's like natural selection. She literally did it to herself. And I'm thinking, like, imagine if she would have stayed, and I don't want to say that because I don't want to sound like the cornball, but like, imagine if she would have stayed with me. She wouldn't be dead right now. And that's the problem with most of these females is they don't know how to think for themselves. They don't really know how to think, which is why we're here. If you're a stand-up guy. Yeah. I'm not worried about that, but it's just the fact that the guy ended up killing her. And it's sad to say, but that's how most females think. I need the bad guy. I need the bad boy. But they don't understand. It's not the bad boy that they want. It's the nigga that don't take no shit. That's who they really want. The hood niggas have those qualities because they're hood niggas. But they also do that other shit. So it's like, but they don't know how to but like I said, bro, I feel bad for women in the sense of, especially the ones that don't use their brothers or their dads to pick niggas. They'll never know who's telling the truth and who's not. They'll never know if this guy is good or not because they're using their own brain, and stuff like that will always happen until women and the family starts coming back together. Causes the problem. Exactly. It's not the guy who causes the problem. Fortunately, it's not him. He is the problem. All right? It's sad to say, but that's exactly what happened. But I'll never forget that, bro. I'm glad you said that. They like bad boys, because I will never. I'm telling you verbatim. That's exactly what she said to me, and I'll never forget she said that to me. Not because I was heartbroken, but bitch was like, I love bad boys. And there was this one nigga that she was talking about, and that's not the nigga who killed her, but still, it's like, damn. That's what happens when you love bad boys, fucking around. Trying to tell, like, it's just crazy. These bitches need to learn. Look, you need to find. I just try to tell, like, okay, for example, my sister, right? I don't mind talking about my family. I just don't name names, so niggas would never know who they are. So that's why I don't really care about talking about them. But for example, like my sister, she has a baby. She's super young too. She's super young. The nigga is super young. They're super young. But she has a baby. She be hating on her baby daddy all the time. Well, let me not say she be hating on the nigga. Let me not say that. She be, in the beginning, like, she was mad at him for some reason. I don't know why. But no matter what happened, I was always on bro's side, because regardless of what you mad about, I know who my sister is and I know how she acts. So it's like, bad boy to get a no. Fuck no. Hell no. I wasn't. But 5th grade Jared wasn't. No, hell no. I wouldn't try to be bad boy to get it. I wasn't even cursing 5th grade. I'm trying to tell you, I was church grown. The nigga you see right here is this is the transformation in 2020. The COVID. This is what COVID did to me. All right. This is what COVID turned me into a real nigga. All right. Now we stop. But nah, I was church grown, out the fucking Bible, Baptist. That's why I'm really good with the Bible. Like, I'm really good with my Bible. The Bible, I don't like, which is why church got boring, because like I feel like I could preach the shit. I know what's going on. Like, that's how good I am with my Bible. But yeah, I was church grown, bro, and I went to Catholic school. What's funny is my siblings, like my older siblings, went to Catholic school. I went to Christian school, but they went to Catholic school, which is funny. But yeah, bro, it's just exactly like I was saying with my sister. She's young and she's pregnant and she has a kid, but I'm never bashing her man, because I know that's the only nigga who give a fuck about her. Don't none of these niggas give a fuck about you. And that's what I be trying to get through to her head, is that the only nigga who gives a fuck about you is this nigga standing right in front of you right here, okay? That's the only nigga who gives a fuck about you. Don't nobody else give a... And that's what I be trying to tell her. Don't none of these niggas care about you or that baby. I promise you they don't. And if they do, they're acting like they do because they're trying to fuck you. And if they do fuck you and they stay, they just want to keep fucking you. They don't care about these kids, for real. So it's like... Exactly. So I'm trying to tell you, like, especially when you have a kid, you're really cooked. And especially as a man, you got to remember that, Unc. As a man, that's definitely goes for you. Women and pets might get a pass, but as a man, that's definite for you. You better not look for no love anywhere. But it's like the only nigga who give a fuck about you is that nigga right there. I promise you. That's the only nigga who gonna give a fuck about you. So you better figure it out with that nigga. Okay? Whatever that nigga is saying do, you better do it times 10. All right? Like, because you wanted to let him give you a baby, so you need to figure out what it is with that nigga. But that's another reason why I tell you, my dog loves me more than my mom. I'm trying to tell you, I love my dog. I love my baby. My baby. That's my baby. Sam. Mamas. Where you at? Oh, come here. Come here real quick. Come here, mamas. Come. Come. See, my baby love me. Come here, mamas. Come. Come. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah, my goodness. Look at this monster. Oh, my goodness. All right. You big, huh? But yeah. I'm telling you, she love this motherfucker listen all the time. Now, let me not say all the time. She be having her attitude, but she be listening. All right, mom, let's go. Let me finish this up. Bet. But yeah, bro, like it's the only niggas who's gonna love us, all right? Are the dogs, and that's it. That's it. That's about it. That's the only thing. That's the only one that's gonna love you for real, forever, forever and ever. But yeah. Other than that, guys, female training like dog training. Literally, bro. You literally have to train your female, bro. You literally have to train her to know. But like, that's the thing. She has to want to be trained. All right, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'm trying to tell you. I used to have to like break to my ex. I used to have to like break shit down. Like, you see how Sam doesn't get mad when I tell her no? Like, I used to have to break shit down like that. Cause it's like, bro, are y'all fucking retarded? And then it's like, they be like, so do you just want a robot? I don't really want a robot, but I also don't want a bitch that's annoying and is always gonna question what I gotta say. Like, god damn. Trying to tell you, like, it's just fucking, women are just cooked nowadays, and it's like finding the avatar, nigga. Like, especially as a black man. I don't know what color you are, Unc, but especially as a black man, and only dating black, even though I like all types of women, but for some reason I'm only getting fucking black women now. Unc with the fucking sub. Let's go, my brother. I fucking love Unc. The fucking GOAT, bro. I fucking love you, Unc. You're the GOAT, bro. I'm telling you, if we can get to the point where I can stream every day, we're gonna do that, okay? Because I don't mind streaming every day and talking for an hour to catch everybody up and just put guys on game on what is going on in the world and shit. But I don't have white friends. It don't matter. But like, dealing with black women is fucking annoying, bro. They're like the worst group of women to deal with. We need to get you lit, bro. You're funny. Oh God, I'm telling you, if I can get to where I can stream this every day, I'm fine with that, because I don't mind coming to chat with the guys every day. Get people in. I clip it every time. That's how I got that's what I do now on IG. I got like 30K followers right now on IG, and I just started this. I literally just, because if you go to my Twitch, right? That's why you see what's your favorite game and stuff, because I literally just started this on I see you on Facebook. Yeah, definitely. Facebook, I just started Facebook in December, and I'm already at 18K. I'm a while back. I'll check. It might be in my spam, because I don't get nothing from nobody unless it's like a message request. But I could check. I'll check it. But what's it called? And yeah, Facebook, I just started in December. I don't even really use Facebook. I just noticed that I have a lot of people on there, so I try not to ignore them on Facebook. But yeah, everything's moving. Everything's been moving good. So again, I appreciate you. But that's why I post on there too, because my Facebook, okay, so like my Instagram people, they're more harsher than my Facebook. Like, my Facebook people are more like sound. They're like more, for some reason, my Facebook people are a little bit more smarter than my IG people. Like, my IG people are like, I feel like there are a lot of bots on IG though, whereas Facebook, there's bots, but I don't know. I just feel like my Facebook people are a little bit more smarter, because they don't they just get it a little bit more. I don't know. It's just weird. But yeah, it's just weird. But I definitely will check that message. I'm glad you told me, because yeah, I got you. But yeah, Facebook seem more free than everywhere else, which is crazy. I would say that right now. Okay, so last year, right? So let me not say last year. When I so fuck, what was I about to say? So last year on Facebook, a lot different facts, but I mean, I never used Facebook, so I couldn't tell you. But like I was about to say, last year on Facebook, I was posting, and I could say maggot, I could say all that stuff. Like, I would go in on Facebook and Threads. Like, Threads, I go in on Threads too. Like, because Threads is like Twitter for Instagram. So I would go in on Threads saying maggot and all that shit. For these last couple months though, niggas have been cracking down on my shit, which is why I've been trying to chill out because I don't want to get banned. Because I noticed that, I don't know if you know Woman Propaganda, but he's been banned off of IG, and so did Myron. Myron got banned off of IG too. So I'm trying not to like say that stuff, like curse so much or say bad stuff anymore. Which is why I try not to post on Facebook because I like being my authentic self. And if somebody's a bitch ass nigga or he's a maggot, I want to say that like this is maggotry. Like, but yeah. So I'm trying to be careful. But that's what I'm saying. The shit I see on my algorithm is wild as fuck too. So I don't know if it's the videos. I think it's just my text. So I just have to be careful with how I post, like my comments or whatever. But yeah, today was a nice day. We had a nice lore dump today. Listened to a goofy motherfucker, and then we had Ryad and Myron talk about the peace talks. As you could tell, we don't have nothing happening. Iran isn't budging. U.S. is trying to get them to budget. Iran is not playing. So we'll see what Trump does tomorrow. He has said that he was going to start the blockade of the Strait today. So we'll see what Iran does tomorrow, or if they do anything tonight. We'll see, and you'll know. I'll report about it on Wednesday. But W Stream, appreciate Unc for checking in. He is the GOAT. Another sub today, two subs today. Fucking amazing, killing it, Unc. You're really killing it. I definitely will check that message for you. You're the GOAT. I appreciate everybody who stopped by and checked in. I will make sure to see y'all boys on Wednesday. Please stay safe. It is dangerous times economically, so make sure you pay attention to your wallet. I'll see y'all boys on Wednesday. Peace.
The bitch shaking it, showing it. You this, you that. We laughing at them together. Oh! So stop treating these like they mean something.
Let's go to TikTok.